Hello, Sagittarius. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Sag. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to, I think it's Friday today. Days don't really matter to me. I hope you're well. And welcome to this day. I do have these oracles here. We are going to look at these first, Sag. And then we're going to throw those down for the overall energy for the week ahead. And then we're going to throw some tarot on it, get you some details. Let's find out what's going on for you, Sag. My fire family, how are you? Tell me how you are. Let's find out what's going on for you. If you're brand new and you haven't been here before, welcome. We have a big Sag tribe, and if you want to join it here, look at the bottom right-hand corner of this little square where I live. There is a subscription button there. If you're the one Sag who keeps coming back and giving me the thumbs up, thank you so much for growing this tribe. You are doing it all by yourself. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on in the week ahead. Always reading for the week ahead, Sag. All right, so we have release, we have diligence, and we have fulfillment. So I feel like somebody has been working on releasing something, and it could be something from the past. It doesn't have to be. Could be just about anything. We'll find out more as we pull more cards. But it feels like that you've been really diligent in doing the release. How can you be diligent with the release? You can do your rituals, you can do that, but you can also... when whatever it is shows up that you want to release, whenever it bothers you, where a thought comes to your mind, you can tell your brain, look, we're not going to deal with that right now. Go over and sit in the corner. I'll deal with you when I'm ready. More often than not, you're going to forget about that thing. So I feel like those are the ways in which you've been really diligent, maybe looking at the things from maybe the past or whatever current thing it is that you want to release. Look, it could be a job from right now. It feels like you've been doing your due diligence, whatever it is. So you've been looking for a new job. It feels like your wishes are going to be fulfilled, friend. You are going to bring something to a successful close here. We have the full moon in the background here, and with the peak here, it looks like there is fulfillment. That is fulfillment of wishes that are about to show up for you. And so whatever it is that you've been doing diligently, releasing, and it could be anything. Could be a relationship, could be a thought pattern, could be anything, really. Let's find out what's going on with the release. But whatever it is, you're working hard on it to get your fulfillment of wishes. We have in the future here, future energy here, we have standstill and we have embracing. I think it's time for you to embrace some quiet time, Sag. Quiet the mind, be by yourself. When it feels like things are at a standstill and there's nothing going on in your life, I think that's when you're supposed to take that time to embrace the quiet, being by yourself, contemplating things, I would say. Tell me about release. Release is bringing observe. Oh, you need to stop watching someone online is what it is for some of you. Not all of you, of course. We do have empathy and diligence, and then we have manifest. I like it. We've got receive. So, that's what it is. It feels like that the only way that you're going to be able to receive whatever fulfillment of wishes or whatever you've been manifesting, I feel like you need to learn to get into the stillness, to embrace the stillness, the silence, it feels like here. Yeah, in order to have this purification and change. So it feels like what you need to let wash over you, I'm going to say, because there's rain falling on this sunflower. I feel like what you need to let wash over you is stillness. I think you need to learn how to be still in the mind, and that's when you're going to receive. You might be receiving things in dreams. We do have the fish that are over the head of somebody here. Maybe it's you that's sleeping in the bed. It feels like fish and water, by the way, are money. So you might be receiving financial things for some of you. Maybe that promotion, or maybe money comes from somewhere. Someone made a mistake financially and it comes back to you in a bonus. So it feels like something is going to be received, but you're going to have to learn how to calm yourself, calm the mind, be quiet, stop moving, Sag, just for 5 minutes. All right, so let's get some tarot, because it looks like here that what you need to release for some of you is the spying thing. Just block them. Block them so you don't see them come up in your feed. Block them so you don't have to deal with them showing up when you don't want them to show up. Stop investigating. Sag, let's take a look at tarot. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sag. And Sag, if you are interested in a private reading for any particular reason, I'm doing them live. I'm doing them pre-recorded. There is a 75% sale on the live ones. If you're interested in that, go on over and take a look at my schedule. Book accordingly. Let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about Sagittarius. Yes. I feel like somebody here needs to release investigation. I also feel like somebody here still is carrying a little bit of affection, or a little bit of affection, a little bit of love. I feel like the release might sort of take you by surprise. That's how it works, right? It's like you keep thinking, right? You can't stop from thinking. The Five of Swords is here. Thinking. And then all of a sudden one day you realize that you've gone a whole day without thinking about it, without observing them, without observing the release. Maybe you're thinking about the release. I let them go. Should I have let them go? Was I ready to let them go? It feels like that. If somebody has released you, Sag, I feel like there's an apology coming. It feels like somebody has been watching you, possibly, if we're looking at it from the other side. And I always like to look at it from all sides. If somebody has been watching you, Sag, it looks like they are regretting releasing you. It feels like this release could have happened in the fall time, whether that was last fall or the fall before. And it feels like the Page of Cups here is telling me that somebody is thinking about you, remembering you, reminiscing about you, and it feels like they want to have like another shot. It feels like somebody here wants to have another try at it. It feels like with the Page of Cups that they still have these feelings even after the release. So you might be seeing, the one other on your stories if you're on Facebook, or you might know that somebody might be feeling that somebody is watching, or maybe somebody's telling you that another person is watching. We do have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups tells me that you have been diligently trying to release, I feel, feelings about this person. The Six of Cups being here. The Six of Cups can be about things coming back round again, right? So the reason that this person may be coming back round is because you are actually finally disconnecting, or you might be thinking about them. I'm just saying. The empathy card is here with diligence. So I feel like you are sort of, maybe you've got a different perspective on why they released you or why you released them, whatever this release was. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a job or a situation. But it feels like, I feel like you are looking at it from a different perspective now. It's like you have more empathy for the situation. Maybe you've gotten over the anger, the upset, or the disappointment of it, and you're starting to have more thoughts and feelings of empathy. And I think that makes you feel more comfortable. That's a more comfortable place to be, so I think you're going to continue to do it. Got the Four of Pentacles here with fulfillment and manifest. I'm going to say that when those fulfillment of wishes come in, don't tell people. I think you're supposed to keep it to yourself. We've got the Nine of Swords. Somebody here is in regret. They're in deep regret that they didn't pursue when they had the chance to pursue here. It does feel like that there was some sort of an ending, and it might have maybe a little bit of a delayed reaction if it's another person who released you. It feels like there was, that somebody may have betrayed you, Sag. Maybe they just went silent or quiet with the Nine of Swords. They could have just stopped speaking. Maybe it was a ghosting situation. But it feels like the King of Wands is involved here. It could be somebody who is in their fire energy or who's acting like fire energy. It could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, but that could be you as well. So we're looking at it from both sides. If we are looking at it from your side and you release somebody, I feel like you release them because you could no longer take the betrayal. Maybe they were lying to you. I feel like this is the person you need to stop observing. You need to stop watching them online. You need to stop figuring out what they're doing, Googling their name and all of that. If we're looking at it the other way around and this person released you, I feel like somebody is really feeling sorrow, sadness, worry about the future. It's like they felt like they should have pursued you instead of allowing it to go quiet. Instead of releasing it, they probably should have said sorry for whatever it is that they did. I feel like somebody is feeling badly about that. It does feel like it's a past energy because the Six of Cups is here. And so it does feel like somebody is feeling terrible. It's like a delayed reaction. All of a sudden somebody here is has mastered their passions. So maybe it was a very passionate relationship. Maybe it started in fire and burnt out quick. Somebody is like feeling badly about that now. Feeling badly about how they treated you, how they betrayed you. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. What is the Six of Cups? I'm going to say I think there's somebody out here that I'm talking to that's really diligent with your friendships, that you're a very empathic friend. You're somebody that no matter what goes on, that you've always got the bird's eye view and you're always trying to bring in the logic of it, I would say. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Sun. And we've got the Nine of Wands. So you know what I think it is, Sag? I think that Queen of Wands, of course, is your energy, but also Aries and Leo in this reading. I think that you are somebody who's been through a lot of things. I think it's been a pretty hard life for you. I think that you are the wounded warrior in some ways. I feel like you are resilient, but it's only because you had to be, not because you had a choice. It feels like this is probably something that went on in the last life or the life before, and it feels like this life might have been hard for you because you had to correct a lot of karmic things before you could carry on to this easier life. I feel like you are here, possibly, Sag, to teach other people about how to be resilient, how to be independent, teaching them that, look, I'm on the throne, I am the queen, I made it through, and I'm sitting here in spite of everything that went on. I feel like you are somebody who's very brave and very bold, and I think people see you like that. And I feel like the Sun is here to, because I feel like you're about to be a teacher of, like an empathic teacher of telling other people how you made it through. And so I think that the Sun is here because even though you had a hard life or you had a hard time getting to this position in your life, I feel like the Sun, I feel like you grew from all of the hardships that came to you. I feel like you grew from it. I feel like you grew, and the realization that you're in the middle of next week is, look where I am. It's like I'm very resilient. I still am the wounded warrior. Yes, I still have some wounds that I don't show people, but it feels like these wounds are sort of from your past, and it feels like you have a little more empathy for the people that wounded you. Look, I've had a hard life, really hard. Speaking personally, I've had a hard life. And even those people who are really terrible to me, I now realize the reasons why they did the things they did. And I forgave them for it. Only because I feel like people are reactionary in our lives. So before we have an understanding of how to react or respond, that we actually have a choice to do one or the other, people tend to be very reactionary. So I feel like this is sort of the energy that you're in, Sag. I feel like you're a person who's been through a lot of things. You've learned from those things and you've become very resilient in those things. And I'm going to say to you, the 9 is where you can drop them. You don't have to carry them into the 10. The 10 is the end of the cycle where you actually wait for the Ace of Wands to show up. I feel like the 9 of Wands is telling me that although you've been through a lot of hardship, what it's done is it's grown you a lot of empathy. And I feel like you're very diligent with this empathy in your friend groups, in your family groups. I feel like some of this Six of Cups is telling me about nostalgic things. I feel like you're coming to a really great understanding, and I think it includes this person. Whoever hurt you, whoever betrayed you, it feels like you're in a really great balanced place. And when you forgive them, it doesn't mean you forget. Don't ever forget. But it also means that you're releasing yourself from the bad feelings that you harbor. And so I think that is your point. I think that you are choosing to look at it with empathy, so you no longer have to feel this wounded warrior energy. I feel like this is a really big breakthrough that you're having in the week ahead, Sag. We've got this Four of Pentacles here, and I'm going to say that I feel like a fulfillment of wishes is about to show up. Whatever that is, you're about to receive it. And I feel like you're supposed to keep it under wraps. Tell me what this is about here. The Four of Pentacles is about not being, is being stable and sturdy and sort of protecting the self, protecting what is mine, holding back and not really saying anything, not being very vulnerable. So we do have the Hanged Man energy here. Again, another indication that you should probably hold back and get some perspective before you decide to share whatever your manifestation is that is showing up. I feel like you've been waiting for it for a while, that you've kind of been in this pause of where is it? I feel like it's probably at the end of the week next week that you get the realization, the balance, or the perspective. Ah, look at that. 3 of Cups. So it feels like somebody might be reaching out to you, Sag. Maybe you've been asking the universe to have a certain person, a group of people reach out to you. I feel like you are going to be more social by the end of next week. And it feels like whomever you are manifesting is about to show up. That's what it feels like here with the 3 of Cups. I feel like you're about to celebrate. I feel like you've been maybe put yourself in a situation where you're waiting or you're stuck or you feel like you're in a pause possibly. But it feels like when this does show up, when this manifestation does show up, I feel like you are in celebration mode. Tell me what this is. We've got the High Priestess. It is something that you knew was going to show up. You have a knowing. You might have a Pisces placement. And, or it could be a Pisces that is showing up. We have 2 Pisces placements here. I feel like your intuition has been working overtime. And it's like, it already feels like it's here. So you're like, well, where is it? It feels like it's already here. You're about to receive it, my friend. We will go into the extension. We will talk more about this, about what is showing up, what you knew was coming. It feels like someone's reaching out to you, giving you an invitation, asking you to come out and be social. Look, this could be a group of friends you haven't heard from for a while. It could be one specific person you've been hoping to hear from. It feels like somebody's gotten a different perspective. I think you're supposed to keep this all quiet. I'm going to put down 3 cards here. I've been extending all the readings, Sag, so I'm going to put this extension in my membership area. If you're interested in joining us there, you can. Please look in the pinned comment below this video. It's the last link in the pinned comment. If you would like to join us over in the membership area for the extendeds. Tell me about Sag. What are we going to talk about? We've got the King of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups. It is wish fulfillment, Sag. And I feel like you doubted it. I feel like you're about to find out how manifestation truly works. That I feel like this High Priestess energy is telling me that you've been silent or quiet about it, but it feels like you feel like you are so close, Sag, because we have this High Priestess and she is literally just on the other side of the veil, and what's on the opposite side of the veil of hers is the other world. And so I feel like you had a knowing, because that's Piscean energy. You had a knowing that something was about to show up, and I think that it will. We will talk about that, what it is, who it is, how it's going to go down. We'll talk about that in the extended. It feels like it could be the King of Cups. Somebody here who is now emotionally available. Someone who maybe wasn't prior to, because we're looking at the Page of Cups here. We could be talking about this situation. We'll see if they're related in the extended here. Wish fulfillment is showing up, but I don't think you trust it. I don't think you trust it. Maybe this wish fulfillment is showing up, and it's showing up as something you didn't think would show up. So maybe whoever you thought was going to show up, something different shows up, and you don't trust it at the beginning. You're about to receive, but I think you need to embrace the quiet. You need to embrace the stillness. I feel like you need to continue manifesting or praying, whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like something is about to be healed here. It feels like somebody is coming in to heal something here. It feels like they were probably a little bit, like the Knight of Wands, possibly. Somebody who didn't give you a lot of stability, someone who didn't stay in your life. I feel like this person has been holding back here, but now that they're looking into the future, they want to take a leap of faith with the Fool card here. We'll talk about that here as well. So if you want to see us in the extension, then I will see you there. Thanks so much for being here, Sag. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.